End of TIFF. Once again, another TIFF gone. A very successful TIFF for us. What's been your highlight?
I love London.
Yeah.
I hope to see you on the red carpet there.
Yes,
Thank you.
Michelle.
Thank you.
Yesterday, I wanted to say to you yesterday with the hair, I love it.
We were very good, and I'm very happy with what we were given.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. It's definitely worth coming for.
Yeah.
Definitely worth missing London Fashion Week for.
Oh, London Fashion Week, don't even get me started. You see all these so-called influencers who are completely pathetic yes-men numpties with no qualifications whatsoever in anything to do with media remotely. I'm not saying they necessarily need many, but oh my god, I'm so happy in this Fashion Week. London Fashion Week is a shithole. It needs burning. It needs the whole hierarchy of London Fashion Week needs terminated. It needs done. The London Fashion Council, all that needs to go completely, start afresh.
Yeah, the only thing that it's a shame that Toronto Film Festival happens only once a year, otherwise we would have missed 2 fashion weeks for that, right?
Well, we can always reinvent a second Toronto Film Festival, just avoid London Fashion Week in February. That's very tempting. However, we could go to Berlin Film Festival and miss London Fashion Week. After the BAFTAs, we go to Berlin. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That's one. Yeah.
Let's see if we'll make it there. So when we arrived, the very first premiere I believe we did was Everybody Knows. And we did it in Cannes. It was the opening film of the Cannes Festival. So it was great. It was a little opening intro for us as well into Toronto. Anything?
Yes, the first premiere, it's great to see Penelope Cruz, hola, and Javier Bardem. It's great to see them both happy together in their own project. Of course, they're married to each other now, so he can't escape anymore. And great to see them together in their own project. She looked lovely, nice navy dark blue gown, and he was cheerful. He spoke to us. He was lovely as anything. Penelope wanted to speak to us, and she said she waved hi and everything else, but the publicist with a broomstick just moved her along. So yeah.
I like Javier Bardem said that we asked him how does it feel like playing together with your wife on set, and his response was,
I find it easy in the sense that we play what we are supposed to play and then we go back to our daily life, which is way more interesting than any other fiction.
Thank you.
And it's real.
So yeah, very sweet of him. So he seems to be happily married thus far. Yeah.
And the director of the film, we'll think of his name in a minute, he was very eager to come to London with his play.
I wish one day I do a play in London.
So he didn't reveal the name, but hopefully it will be coming.
That'll be good, and I'll have no doubt some A-lister coming to London.
Hopefully it will be in English.
Where real actors cut their teeth. London's West End. And they often move to Broadway after that.
And then the following day, I believe we did A Star Is Born. The day after, it was hectic. We did A Star Is Born press conference and the photo call, and then we did Widows press conference.
Yeah, the Widows press conference, that was good, interesting. What was your question to them?
I don't think we asked anything for Widows.
What's that, the other one?
Yeah, for Widows I did like that Steve McQueen, when he was asked about women in his life who inspire him, it threw him completely off.
Completely from, he didn't know what to say.
Didn't know what
no
to say.
idea.
And eventually he just, you know, and I think that's a very good approach to take. He said,
women, of course, you know, it's not a silly question. It's just one of the things. It's just I've been so privileged to sort of be friends with, have a partner with, have a mother with, have a daughter, who are just great people, and who happen to have vaginas, and you know, and I just feel that, you know, great, and that's it really. I mean, I've got a willy.
In case no one knew that he's got a willy. Oh, I thought we did, and he's probably gender fluid. I don't know.
yes, and The Star is Born was very good potential for winning something.
Yeah, I reckon Star is Born's got a good chance for an Oscar or something similar. And the relationship with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, oh my God, get a room, my goodness. They were like this, bless them. And they love what they did, the role, the film. For Bradley to learn to be a musician for the film role, learn to play guitar, learn to do all these things. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
And it's what Hollywood likes. It's film about themselves, pretty much. It's film about how hard is the artist's life and all that. So La La Land was very much about that. Didn't win Oscars, did it? No, didn't win Oscars. But yeah, it's won a lot of awards, and I'm sure A Star is Born has a great chance of winning. I did notice how Lady Gaga switched. She just, it feels like she has multiple personas that she just wears like clothes. So at the press conference she was very warm and open, and she spoke in Lens, and she was very attentive, and she tried to remember everyone's names. Remember, she double checked so that she addresses everyone by name. And then at the press conference, at the premiere, she just has her pout on, and she's completely different persona. That was such a drastic change.
She's a lovely, lovely woman. She has a very, very kind heart, and from what she told us at the press conference and everything else we know about her, she's on the right path from here. She means the universe well. She knows she's very lucky to do what she's done, but she's also worked like a dog to be where she is, which a lot of people forget. And it's easy to castigate or diminish and criticize a lot of celebrities, and a lot of the times, you can slag them off and they deserve to, but you tend to forget how hard these people work for these roles, and their careers can be destroyed in 1 hour and a half after watching the film that they spent 5-6 years acting and working hard towards, and editing and re-editing and reshooting and doing all these things, and after a premiere your career can be in tatters through a bad film and a bad review.
Not Lady Gaga's.
Not Lady Gaga. She rocked it on this one. She rocked it. And then for me, it's weird. I've always photographed her performing. So to suddenly see her without makeup, didn't recognize her. I didn't know who the hell she was.
We did ask a question. We popped a question out there at the press conference.
What did you ask?
And there just seem to be so many coincidences that played a major role in how this film formed eventually, that I just had to ask this question. It wasn't planned, but it just felt like the right thing to ask. And
they loved your question.
Yeah, this theme kept coming back with everything else.
So that was about synchronicity.
Yeah.
What was that response?
You believe?
I think it plays a large part in life. I think true art can only be created if you're completely open for moments to occur. And I think that's what I hope was the fun that we all had on set every day. You know, I remember Dave and I, you know, we would go back in the house. Like, once we left that house and sat on that bench, it was like we were in this live universe, right? And then we would huddle in between and just talk through stuff. What about this idea, that? And then we'd go back into this large universe where you don't know what's going to happen. You know, and the more I know that I stay open, the more art can be created. And if I'm thinking about it too much, I'm dead. We were talking about this last night. You know, it's the only way that I know that because really art is just something that's out there, and then if you're open, it flows through you. It's nothing that you really create. That's the way it feels experientially to me, at least.
I feel like you also like make an environment where you can channel that kind of inspiration. Like something about the culture you said. I'm telling you, man, it's very unique. It was really fun to be there. It's like beautiful.
Which also repeated itself when we questioned the director, Elizabeth Tromko, the director of What They Had.
Yeah.
That's what she said. So it was hard for her to keep on road to make this film. But what kept her going was the realization that she's connected to something greater than just paying your bills.
Absolutely.
And what gave you this confidence? What do you think?
Just a sense of connecting with something greater.
The public.
Alec Baldwin, Slater, and Emilio Estevez.
Kristen Slater and Emilio Estevez. Yeah, bless them.
That was also great.
There in the end.
That was also a great premiere.
Yeah.
You asked a good question.
I have to.
Good question.
I
Emilio
did?
Estevez. Yeah, you
I
asked
did
him
ask
about
that
homelessness
Oh yeah, sorry.
and mental
No.
health and
Forget where I am sometimes.
You can get all this help and all this assistance, but they refuse it. They run away from it. They don't want it. Well, I think they, if you say they, that's a pretty broad.
No, of course, it's broad.
Some people do say
Yeah, but the problem we have, a lot of people are come on.
that's right. Well, when you have an issue with mental illness, there's a lot of schizophrenia, and there's a lot of people don't feel like if you go into a shelter that you're going to be that you're going to have to go into the roles, and you're going to have to give your name, you're going to have to be processed, and all of that stuff pushes back against somebody who has mental illness. So I understand it, and in fact, some of the characters in the film talk about the freedom of being on the street, but again,
Congratulations. Great topic. Well done. Thank you so much.
So my question to him was that despite a lot of this help already being there, a lot of these homeless people, through various issues, mental illness, drug abuse, and etc., don't want these to be housed. They don't take this help. They don't want this help. Whenever they're given the help, or they go to these places, they run away, or they end up fighting. They don't want a 10 o'clock curfew or 11 o'clock curfew, which most often these places have, and so on and so on. So it's a difficult question, very difficult, which he kind of answered appropriately. It's not a lot you can answer.
Christian Slater was really great though.
Yeah.
He made an effort to come to everyone, shake a hand, and be present.
Yeah.
He was very present.
A true pro. Yeah.
Yeah, he was very present. Even when publicists, as they do, they try to kind of rush through, he was just there, and he turned back and he came back and he spoke to every single person who had any question.
Pleasure, nice to see you.
Tamara, Ikon London Magazine.
Character in the movie who represents that side of politics where he's not as open-hearted as you would like him to be. You know, he's definitely the guy that feels like this is all a mess, and he's a law and order politician in this movie. So, hopefully he's the type of guy that you love to hate.
Part and parcel of movies is promoting your film.
That's what they hear.
And he's a consummate professional at that.
We did Colette, which is an all English Brit flick.
Yeah.
The director washes from Leeds, starring Keira Knightley. So we did the press conference and we did the premiere at a later time. Discuss.
Keira. Yeah, she was very sweet. And she admits she's now been typecast into the corset brigade. And but when you do that very well, and you're the only person, the only actor whose corset you fit, then you need to keep doing these. And her success has been huge worldwide, and bless her. She started at a very young age, propelled by her mother, who's a writer, who's been in the industry for a long time. And one of the things I asked her at the press conference is how does she marry having all this success and traveling the world, and her family life. She's got a 2-year-old daughter, 3 or whatever it is, and I was wondering how on earth you manage all this. It's a military operation, which she admitted. She says, my mum helps. My partner doesn't work anymore.
With his life.
Yeah, he's supporting my career, and he does so much. He's utterly amazing. Her mum helps out, and she says it's about 12 people helping me out. She says it takes about 12
Nanny
people.
travels with them, the
Nanny
childminder.
travels with them, and she says it takes about 12 people to keep a woman employed.
She said a village.
A village, but 12. A village of 12. Yeah. The ethos of the story is a lesbian that got into publishing, and she was the first female lesbian that wrote books and stuff. That's the ethos of the story.
Mathilde Morny was a French noblewoman who was one of the first women to present herself as a man. So she was wearing trousers when it was illegal for women to wear trousers. She was also in a 7-year relationship with Colette, and she was one of the people, in fact I think the main person who encouraged Colette to own her work and to step into her power as a fierce woman.
And what were the characteristics that made her special for Colette, do you reckon?
Well, I think in the film you can see that Willie is like the definition of toxic masculinity, you know, so a man who owns his woman, takes credit for her work, everything, and then what you have in Missy is the opposite masculinity. It's very progressive masculinity, very empowering, and also very defined by the fact that she had to live as a woman for so long, and then so when she presented as a man, her man was amazing, you know, so if I had a choice between a toxic man and a really progressive man, I'd go with the progressive man. So.
Which is great, it worked out fine.
Yeah, so this film is coming to London Film Festival.
Yeah.
We know that Walsh's father will travel all the way from Leeds to support him at this film. He hasn't seen the film yet, and he played a large role in Walsh becoming a director.
The London premiere will be at the London Film Festival.
That's right. I'm really looking forward to the London Film Festival. My dad is coming down from Leeds.
Yeah, that was my question. Who is coming to support you?
Yeah, my dad started me making films. He is, you know, he's a working class guy. He works in power stations all his life, and he was very invested in cinema and would always show me and my brother films when we were kids, and explain, this is a master shot, this is a tracking shot, this is a close-up. And when I was 9, I started making films with the home movie camera with him. So it means everything to me to have him come down to London and see Colette play in Leicester Square.
I bet it will be wonderful.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Congratulations
so
once again.
Thank you. So
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you.
Same.
I think we need
We need another one. And with that, we'd like to wrap up Toronto Film Festival. The last day, the awards have been done. Cool. Cheers. Successful tip.
Cheers.